One of the greatest aspects that we have in our town is the Tomato Bowl.
Tomato Bowl kind of anchors downtown. It sits at the far east end of Commerce Street, right across the street from the newspaper and the Chamber of Commerce.
Tomato Bowl, it's a part of Jacksonville, but right by a major highway, and everybody that drives by it, they always ask, what's that about?
Upon arriving in Jacksonville, I saw that the Tomato Bowl is one of the best historical football fields in the state of Texas.
I can remember 15 years ago when I was drafted, the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals at the time, Dave McGinnis, gives me a call. He says, hey, Josh, how's the Tomato Bowl? Before he even told me who I was drafted by or what was going on, it was, hey, how's the Tomato Bowl?
I lived in Jacksonville for 57 years. In other words, all my life. And the Tomato Bowl, to me, is the spirit of Jacksonville.
Historically, the Tomato Bowl is important because it is one of the last downtown stadiums in the state.
I have very early memories of the Tomato Bowl. I was raised to believe that this was hallowed ground.
It's 76 years old now, so the WPA done a fine job building this. The first game here was played in 1940. They played Dallas Tech here.
I've had the opportunity to play at some great places throughout my career, whether it's Soldier Field or Lambeau Field or Texas Stadium, some storied places. And to me, I think that's what the character is what made those places special. And it's no different with the Tomato Bowl. It's that hallowedness, that atmosphere, when the fans get going and the train comes by and all those things that make this place special. It's a privilege and an honor, and it's right up there with all the other venues I've played in.
We're very proud to have it right here in our backyard. It's just part of the great history that we have.
It's one of the shining stars of our town. If you go to the Tomato Bowl on a Friday night, or even tonight during graduation, you will see all types of people, all different kinds of life, different goals, different ambitions, different backgrounds, and it truly is a beautiful thing to watch. People come together in that location, at that place, inside those walls.
They've added flags to it. So on a Friday night, they fly, I don't know how many, 30 or 40 flags all around the perimeter of the Tomato Bowl that says JHS or Fighting Indians, and it's just a great thing to drive by and see.
Any home game, they put up all the flags around the Tomato Bowl, and you know that you are in Jacksonville. You know that you are in Indian territory.
Putting up the flags, probably my favorite duty I've had to perform throughout my high school career.
Got to be the walls. I mean, I think that they're almost sacred.
When I go into the locker room and I meet new players and new teammates and we talk about our high school experiences and we talk about the stadiums that we played in, many of the players that I know that are in the NFL now that played in the state of Texas know what the Tomato Bowl is. They've heard of it, and it's because of the walls.
It's unique in a way to be built out of the stones that come from this county.
I was really worried about not being able to graduate in the Tomato Bowl. I mean, I grew up going to the Tomato Bowl all my life, so to be able to end it there is going to be really exciting.
The Flamin' J, like class of '98, and once an Indian, always an Indian.
The Flaming J, which is lit before each home game.
Flaming J is a tradition that dates back to the 70s. My aunt actually started it. Earlier this week when we thought we weren't going to be able to have it in the Tomato Bowl, the graduation, we were all distraught because it's such an important, I guess, landmark in our lives. Everything happens there, and we're all used to it, and we were all looking forward to having our last time there out on the field, so we were thrilled when we learned we could have it there.
My favorite thing is the fact that the Tomato Bowl laces our years together. It's home. It's the heart of the city, and I don't think anybody would change it for the world.
I hope that they can continue to have this stadium, and I hope we can get a little more work on it. Things is moving on, and so I'm looking forward to being here for all the games. I always make them all.